Larry Holmes meets Marvis Frazier. For Marvis, trained by his father, former champion Joe Frazier, it was to be his first and only attempt to win back his father's old title.
Any questions from Mr. Frazier's corner? Any questions from Mr. Holmes' corner? Okay, let's get it on.
Well, that's fighting talk, isn't it? Let's get it on. I've never heard that one before. And that's Larry Holmes' wife.
Las Vegas, 25th of November, 1983.
So there, a chance or not for Marvis Frazier. Is he in above his head with only 10 fights? Or is the old man Joe Frazier shrewd to have put him in and take his chance? After all, Joe Frazier knows Larry Holmes backwards, as he boxed with him when he was the world champion. Frazier, of course, with only 10 fights, but has been around the hard-bitten gymnasiums of the world, boxed in the top American. Just look at this for a show-off at the start then by Marvis Frazier, trying to show contempt for Holmes. And remember, at 34 years of age, there are occasions when heavyweights come apart at the seams overnight. Well, I'm wondering, is this really the night or not? I would suspect that those trunks that Frazier's wearing were his father's. They were certainly the same colour that Joe wore when he fought Ali. A little bit of jeering from the crowd there because there was a wrestling throw coming from Holmes. A little reminding clip around the ear there from the champion to tell the youngster don't come too strong in the opening round. Joe Frazier was telling me that his boy's got to fight 3 minutes every round. By that he means he's got to pitch in punches and try and slow Holmes down, who he reckons is now reduced to spasms of punching during the round to save his strength. But really, you have to say, there's no substitute for experience as he bangs that left hand in. Probably the best left hand punch since the great Joe Louis. Last time up, of course, Frazier was in with Joe Bugner. And, you know, he beat the big fellow there out of sight in Atlantic City. He didn't have him down. Oh! The long right hand. Well, look at that. He's been down as an amateur, Marvis Frazier. This is the first time as a pro. He's not in control of his legs. He measured that right hand, and there's the father wondering what he can say. What can he say? But look out, here he comes with the next punch. And he really could do with those seconds ticking away faster than ever in the opening round. He shouldn't have dropped his hands. And Holmes warned everybody that he would have to put the kid in his place. And it looks as though this could be the mismatch that many people thought it was. Really putting young Frazier in trouble there. Will he get over this first round? The gun shield comes flying out. Bill Zane, the referee, hopefully giving him every chance, but it's all one way now, and he stopped it in the opening round with just a few seconds to go, 3 seconds probably to the end of the first round. There's Holmes' wife, and there's Joe saying to the son, okay kid, I know what that's all about. It's happened to me, but of course never as quickly as that. And there's no doubt that the father's judgment was in serious doubt there, and obviously very wrong, because this is how Holmes said he would have to deal. He said, I was brought up with this kid in the gym. I'm going to get no pleasure out of beating him up. And it looks a very moving moment there between fighters. And considering he got about $2.5 million for that, Holmes, there was a worry, of course, whether Frazier was able to absorb a punch. He once had an operation for a pinched nerve in the neck, which left a hefty scar. He was knocked out as an amateur by James Broad, whom he subsequently defeated as a pro. But really, he took enough punishment in that opening round to have lasted him a long time, and perhaps it's just as well that he didn't have to go on taking it for more rounds. So let's then have a look at the replays. The long right hand, you'd really almost telegraphed, and there was no way that Frazier could keep in control there. Just look at that. Made an effort to get up. Now here it is, he's measuring it, isn't he? Bang. the full length of the arm before he tagged him on the side of the jaw, and that punch must have gone from chin to boots. So from another angle now, there he is. He's very square on Frazier. He's holding the arms too low, right through the middle, really like a lance. It was a devastating right-hand punch. So that's where he was waving the punches then at Frazier. A little bit of Ali show off there. Just clubbing him at will and calling the referee in, Mills Lane, and clipping him there. That really is back to the old Jack Johnson days, punishing his man and showing mercy at the same time. But he had to get on with the business. That's what the champions are all about. This really is a tough game. And it went on, for me, a dozen punches too long. And the district attorney referee from Nevada, there he is, and about time. So she's just palming Frazier off there and waving the right hand, doing as he wants, calling the referee. How about coming in and stopping this? A nice mercy touch there from Holmes, but he's got to get on with the business. He's still got to be the gunfighter. And Mills Lane is definitely late coming in here. And the kid's certainly brave enough, but that's not good enough in this business. Got a bit of the old man joeing him there for the bravery, but it's all one-way traffic, as one-sided as a lynch in that one. But Holmes had warmed up in the
Ladies and gentlemen,
we watched him sweating coming
referee
to the
Mills
ring,
Lane stops
and he
the
was
bout
ready to go to work. And
at
the
2
referee,
minutes,
who's a district
57
attorney
seconds
in Reno,
of the first
Nevada,
round, the winner
allowed him to
and
take
still
enough punishment, I
heavyweight
thought, but then
champion of the
rightly
world,
stopped it.
Larry Holmes.